And now, WTOL 11 Sports, sponsored by Jim White Honda.
Sports brought to you by Jim White Honda. In less than 2 hours, one of the biggest games in Cleveland sports history will tip off. Game 7 of the NBA Finals between the Cavs and Warriors. The Cavs have battled back after being down 3-1 to force a Game 7. LeBron James has played at a different level during this series, but now it's time to play a winner-take-all game on the Warriors' home court. Everyone hoping to bring that elusive title to Cleveland.
I came back for a reason. That's to bring a championship to the city of Cleveland, to the Northeast Ohio, to all of Ohio and all Cavalier fans in the world. That's been one of my goals. But I don't add too much more pressure on it. I go out and trust what I've been able to do, the work I've put into it, my teammates have put into it, and you go out there and see what happens.
It was a big day for Defiance native Sam Hornish Jr. at the Xfinity race in Iowa. Get this, he hasn't raced in 210 days. He got the call Monday to fill in for today's race, and he ends up winning it. He dominated, leading for 183 of the 250 laps. It's his 4th career victory in NASCAR's Junior League, but this one is extra special.
I can't tell you what this means to me. Worked so hard to try to get a win when I had my kids here, and the fact of how all this went on, I just, got to thank God. He makes things happen.
And the Tigers and Indians both went into extra innings today. We start with Detroit on the road in Kansas City. And Steven Moya leading off the 3rd, and he does it with a bang, a solo shot to right. His first career Major League home run puts the Tigers up 1-0 over the Royals. KC would tie it in the 5th, and the game would go to 13 innings before this. A KC walk-off hit to left by Cheslor Cuthbert. Tigers fall 2-1. Indians hosting the White Sox. Carlos Carrasco on the mound for Cleveland. Tried trailing 2-1 in the 3rd, 3-2 count for Juan Uribe, and he goes down, gets this one, and sends it deep to left. Bye-bye. Solo homer to tie it at 2. And then we go into extras. 10th inning, 2 out, bases loaded, and Jose Ramirez 0 for 4 heading into this at-bat, and he connects with the one that counts. Chopper pass first. Tribe wins it in extras, 3-2. And at any age, an Ironman competition is a grueling, brutal test of wills. But imagine swimming, biking, and running your way to the finish line at the age of 72. Jordan Strack has this week's Weekend Warrior.
Sylvania's Jim Donaldson has been participating in triathlon since 1981. He estimates he's been in over 300 of them. He's also done 100 half Ironmans and is now prepping for his 8th full Ironman.
It's just my competitive nature. It's also the thrill of being physically fit and healthy at 72 years old, and things I think I just want to go on as long as I am physically able.
Donaldson will be heading to Hawaii for his next journey. An Ironman competition begins with a 2.5-mile swim, followed immediately by a 112-mile bike ride, and then followed by a 26.2-mile run. It's a feat that would cripple a normal person, but Jim Donaldson keeps coming back for more.
I never dreamed that at 72 years old, 35 or 36 years later, I'd be still doing this and still enjoying it and still wanting to go back and do an Ironman again.
As you might imagine, the training is year-round. Donaldson is in an endless cycle to make sure he completes this incredible race.
I train pretty much all year round and keep in top physical shape, and so we just ramp it up from here to October with longer bike rides, longer runs, longer swims, maybe a little more often in each of the 3 disciplines.
He hopes his story will inspire others to stay physically fit and join the sport as well. Jordan Strack, WTOL 11.
All right, thanks, Jordan. And with it being Father's Day, it's only appropriate that I give a special thanks to the man who kickstarted my career in sports, my dad. Thanks for not just being my dad, but being my coach, my friend, someone to sit and talk sports with, and of course, one of my biggest supporters throughout the years. I wouldn't be here without your love, help, and guidance along the way. I love you, Dad. So to you and all the other dads out there, happy Father's Day. And that's it for sports. We'll have more tonight at 10 and 11. See you then.
All right, thanks, Danielle. What a great tribute. And